So we are in the second half, in the first half of the second half of the August turn. So this is right. This is the Russian move to the front. I came to it later. But the Russians have declared their attacks, and so we can first resolve their attacks in the west, in the Western theater. And yes, the troops are deployed to make a lot of 2-to-1 attacks. With one exception, if there's a colonial unit underneath, then it would be a 1-2 attack. But this is okay. These both stacks are attacking there, and these both stacks attacking there. So the first roll is 2-to-1, and it's a 1. It's 2 losses for the German. It's not a good start, I think, but in the end, I hope for the Germans that it will be a little bit better. So here's also 2-to-1. Oh, another 1. This is hard stuff for the German player. 4 units killed. The first 2 attacks. So the next one is here. There are the 3 adjacent units attacking. Also 6, so it's a 2-to-1. It's a 3. 2-to-1, 3 is 1-1. I think this one. Yeah. Good. So here we come in the clear terrain, but here's the headquarter, the French headquarter, and they can decide where I want to go. So these 2 are taking this, and here the bottom is against them, and these guys here. So here is the 3-to-1, and yes, it's a 3-to-1. So the French can decide. I think they will do it. So make it also a 2-to-1. The 6 is 2 losses for the French. And the German move forward. I would better first attack this hex. I see it now. It was not really good, but I try to solve it. So the button down, and these 3 guys here against these stack, also 6. So this is really 3-to-1. Another 6. 1 2s, 1 6. It's a dice game, and die games. Dice games are die games. So you can advance with this force. Here we have also a 3-to-1 from these, and also stays 3-to-1. A 4. 3-to-1 of 4 is 1 and 2. Here. And I think this is the I think I go forward. These. Good. Now look at this stack. It's clear, these 2 guys. Also, the colonial troops are very good hidden. 3-to-1. A 2. It's 3-to-1, 1-1. Yeah, to be honest, I don't know where the colonial troops are, because I don't look under the counter anymore. So okay, yeah, this till here it's not a really good success for the German, but it's yeah, nearly fair for those, but I thought it would go better. So here is 3-1 possibility. Oh, yeah, there is the 7, and we have 4, 8, 12, and 7, 19, 7, yeah, 2-1, 2-1, the rough 1-1, the special rule 2-1, and with this headquarter flipped, it's a 1-1. But it's a 6, and the 6 is always good. So the colonial troops also out of the game. So I'm going 4. I see here at this location there was also the possibility to use the I have to look perhaps in the video if I can recapitulate it, and it will be worth to change, and I will do it. So here's an attack against 1 unit from a big stack, because this was the only one not helped by a headquarter. And so I decided to go to this one. This is 3-1. It's a 5, and this is also a success. No, and here I would like to go over the river with troops. So, and the last attack against the British forces, it's a 3-1. I can count again, but I'm nearly sure I had switched the British disposition at 12, and here are 36. So it's a 3-1. Oh, and a 6. Oh, wow, this is very heavy. 3-1, 6, 0, E. E is eliminated, the whole stack is eliminated, and there were 5 steps in it. 2, 4, and the headquarter. 5, or the headquarter, if you want to have it back full, then it's another replacement point, so it's 6 steps. This was, I think, a very important victory, a good, lucky die roll. I ever say that good players roll the dice perfectly. It's the main skill you need to play games, to roll the dice effectively in the right moment, the right scores. Yes, it started so badly with 2 1s. I thought, what the hell is going on? But then it turned out to be a success. Yes, and I think now it's it is a good success. So we can take a look here. It's 2-1, and these are 2 steps, so a little more than 2-1 for the Germans. So yeah, it's a good start for the German player, for the Central Powers. And now we look at the Eastern Front. As I said, in the Balkan there is nothing really to do because the attack on Sarajevo is nearly self-suicide, and against this town there is also only 2-1 maximum, and then the troops so dispersed over the whole area. I think it's not the best way. Perhaps if the Austrian situation get worse, then could be a possibility to look at this. But yeah. So here we have also the problem for the Russians is that they have also this special rule in this round, and so they had one-to-one attack. We made this first, and the roll is a 5. By 1-to-1 is 1 and 2. This is exactly what the Russians want to do, make losses. So 2 units, and the Russians lose only 1, and they can lose, they could lose this cavalry unit, but I think the cavalry units, or even if they are not so attack, but they have more movement powers, and in the east movement power is really important. So in this location, in the corner of the front line of the Austrian troops is a 2-to-1, because they had a lot of troops around here, and the river is also, I think it's a 4-to-1 in the river, and the special rule made it a 2-to-1, but the Austrians also had the headquarter, and this is then a 1-to-1 again. 1-to-1 and 1. The Russians lose 2 units. Yeah, this is but no, it's okay. It's not so much for the Russians. It's not a catastrophe for the Russians. So the Russians also set up a defense position here in Lodz, tried to make things a little bit harder for the Germans. And also here in the north, they go in the fortresses that could be reached. So now comes the non-initiative play around. So the Germans and the Austrians had to move here on this side of the table, and in Belgium and France the allied player on the turn. And we see here in the Vogesen, in these mountains, situation is stable for the French. There's a hole, but here in the south, in the northern edge in Belgium, looks a little bit different, and yes, we can show what happened. Yes, and then after the operational movement and possibly attacks, there is the strategic movement phase, and then is the strategic phase, and then we see what happened then. Okay, see you.